Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements. Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. What is the Valentine's Day love brief for Sagittarius? What's the message, Spirit? Hi, Sag. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Oof, you're a guide. Whoa. You're a guide, or you're being guided. You're being told, follow the light. What else? Anything else? And somebody recognizes that. So maybe you've stepped into your purpose and you're finally getting the recognition you deserve. Or somebody recognizes that you are answering your calling. Okay, Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know about the guide and recognition? Somebody recognizes you as their guide. Maybe they didn't recognize you in the past because this is an ex-lover who now sees that you're a master, there's this intuitive knowing. You're the high priestess. And somebody may not have understood this transformation that was occurring in the past, but they see it now. Yeah. They see that you are getting recognized for your light, your wisdom, whatever you're sharing. What else? Sagittarius, Valentine's Day, love, brief, Spirit. Pay attention to your feelings. These are cups. I'm feeling like honesty is required. So I feel like multiple things are happening here. Some of you are being told point blank to read between the lines. There's a player. There's somebody who's being much more strategic than you. Okay. That's why you're being told, examine your feelings, be honest. You already know something regarding an ex. The grass is greener and there are more possibilities. That's for some of you. What else, Spirit? Sagittarius. Not what it looks like. This is reading between the lines. So for some of you, you're dealing in some situation that whatever you're physically seeing with your eyes, whatever you're hearing, is not what it looks like. I'm getting an energy of Neptune, like it's an illusion, it's a fantasy, it's not what it appears to be. Read between the lines. Look for what's hidden. There's someone being more strategic who's a player. It's also a snake. And we're stepping out of the year of the snake and into the year of the fire horse with this new moon in Aquarius on the 17th. Okay. What else? Somebody gambled with you. It's this snake. Like you were always the spiritual one. The intuitive one. But there was this magnetic attraction. And maybe you got involved with a player. and they didn't recognize who you were or appreciate who you were. Well, the truth is, this ex-lover has regrets, major regrets. They took a chance and they gambled, or maybe they took a chance and didn't choose you. That was really God's protection. Tell me more, Spirit. Why is this here? Yeah, they took a chance and gambled the situation with you. And if they're being honest now, it was the wrong choice. They made the wrong choice. This person is feeling so sorry for not recognizing you when they had an opportunity. They didn't read between the lines when it came to you. What does Sagittarius need to know? It seems like it's the past. It's the past, it's heartbreak, and it's over. It's over because the grass is greener and there are some new possibilities coming in. This is about the past appearing as the Three of Swords, which it was. This is a snake. This is somebody who thinks they're playing the long game, but they're actually trapped. They're entrapped in their thoughts with the Eight of Swords. They're almost feeling victimized because they put themselves in a circumstance that they regret now, in a situation. They feel stuck. They feel stuck. Yeah, you're the one that got away, that they didn't recognize when you were in plain sight. This is what's coming in for the one who did get away. This is divine feminine who got away. That's that higher inner knowing, the high priestess. But I feel like whatever didn't happen here, it was actually a blessing. It was a blessing. Because you're the Empress. You're a star. That Aquarian energy. And I feel like you align so much with Aquarius. Freedom. You know, it doesn't take you long to keep moving on. With the Emperor, the Empress, they realize that sometimes things don't come together because they're not meant for them. They don't take everything so personally. Right. And I think that while you were hurt, there was some sadness, some heartbreak. The lesson was really for them. Like you were a part of them learning their lesson. Because I feel like you were able to move on. This is you. This is you. This is you right now getting ready for something new coming in. The Ten of Cups. Happiness, harmony, emotional stability. Where love is concerned, you're looking for something new. You want to give birth to something new. The Empress, the Emperor, is ready to begin a new cycle where love is concerned. They never give up on love. They never stop believing in love, hoping for love. Love endures everything, right? Everything. All right, Spirit, what else? Tell me some more. Is there more for Sagittarius? Yeah, this cycle is ending because something new is beginning. Now, what is new? Don't think that it's not going to take strength, courage, confidence, resilience, hope, inspiration, faith, believing. Yeah. You are about to step into something new, but it is going to take a lot, but you've got everything that you need to achieve what you're going after, which is true love here. Don't let anything stop you, Six of Swords. You're leaving whatever you need to leave behind so that you can come into the present and begin to plot and forge your path ahead. I see you starting something new. When the Empress appears, you have the Strength card. You have the Empress, the Star, the World. Oh yes, you are definitely giving birth to something new. Spiritual elevation. What else does Sagittarius need to know, Spirit? Getting away from this situation has allowed you to gain clarity. You're beginning to reflect on what it is that you want. Plus, a lot was revealed from the beginning of February till now. And February is a month of revelations. It is a lot of light, right? You came in with the sun, Leo energy, full moon in Leo, the sun. And the full moon was the first, which is a very revealing moon. The sun, more revealing. And now you're coming into the middle, which is the fire horse, the ring of fire, the solar eclipse, a new moon. So, without a doubt, I think the tower is like breaking down whatever needs to be broken down for all of us. It's like we can't go into the future with the same past. So a lot's being revealed, the truth, a lot of reflection, a lot of spiritual awakening, a lot of revealing what we truly want in our heart and going after it, not living a lie anymore, not accepting what no longer serves us, what no longer heals us, makes us happy, no longer accepting. What else, Spirit? Yeah, deeper understanding. That's that High Priestess. What else does Sagittarius need to know about love, Valentine's Day love? I see this is really working on you, vowing to never allow yourself to be taken for granted, removing yourself from any situation that treats you less than you deserve, because you're precious, you're worthy, you're the Empress. It's like a knowing. You're coming into yourself, to a knowing of yourself. Once you establish that knowing, what happens is whatever you expect, you give. So you expect to be treated like a queen, like an empress. You know you're worthy and you know your value, and therefore you're going to treat people the same way, because that's what's going to create the balance. And that's what the emperor, the empress does. And so they're able to recognize and read between the lines. They have discernment. You don't get to be all of the kings and all of the queens without being directly linked to your intuitive knowing, where you obtain your discernment from. So much is being revealed. Tell me, Spirit, what chakra is important for passion. This is the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, paying attention to the desires of your heart, focusing on them, and removing any challenges, any boulders, anything that stops you from forging. You got to remove that boulder. Sometimes it's letting the door close on something that it's expired a long time ago. For others of you, it's the confidence, the strength, the courage, taking the chance, stepping out on faith. For others of you, it's not going back to the past, not even listening to them, not giving them an opportunity. And for some of you, it's self-worth. So all of this is your sacral chakra. The desires of your heart, your self-worth, your values, any challenges or blockages, removing them, going through it. You have everything that you need. You're a guide. You're being guided in this case. Because sometimes we can't see ahead. And while we want to take that step, there's some fear or doubt keeping us back. Some of us don't realize our worth, our value, and therefore we are stuck. We're in that stuck energy still. But I do see that as you continue to move forward, you release yourself from that. Okay. It's that sacral chakra. And let me just look at one thing here. This is about you loving you more than anything. Feeling whole, feeling at one. Your self-esteem, your power, coming into your power 100%. That's what you're going through. It's an evolution. It's a transformation. It's change at its highest form. Healthy ways to express yourself. Healthy relationships. Connections, emotional aspects of sexuality in ways that sustain us, feeling at peace with our abundance, in touch with our intuitive feelings, having a healthy relationship with the material world and the spiritual world, being in balance. That's what your sacral chakra is. It is where the creative expression comes from. Being in touch with pleasure, able to share in healthy ways, create in healthy ways. That's the emperor, the empress. Yeah, this is such an important chakra for you right now. And I associate this with wands, and I also associate that with the fire horse and also the ring of fire. And also just February in general for you. You are the guide for everyone else, but you need to know right now you're being guided. Because there's major growth here. Didn't I say that? It's like from the bottom up, you're being guided. From the root, you're being prepared. Tell me, what is Sagittarius being prepared for? A true soul connection. That's what you're being prepared for. Because there are no perfect connections. All connections come with challenges. And what makes it a true soul connection is that you both agree to stay together and overcome. So this has been kind of challenging, but you overcame that, and that's symbolic of your ability to overcome challenges in the future, whether you're by yourself or in a connection. Those emotions are so important. Staying connected with emotions. Stay connected with that inner voice inside of you. Looking deep within to figure out how you feel. Paying attention to those intuitive nudges. When you're around people, how they make you feel. Okay. Yeah. Recognition is very important. You are being guided without a doubt. You have 2 cards of recognition. Divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. And you are being recognized right now on a spiritual realm. You're being elevated. Spirit is asking you to look deep within to really get clear on what it is that you want before you set out on your direction. Pay attention to the signs. Look for miracles. Believe in miracles at this time, especially in February. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Okay, no. Give me an intuitive message. Because this has been a very intuitive reading, I think that when it comes to love, you kind of know where you are and where you're headed, and that you're being guided. Trust your path no matter the obstacles. All about overcoming obstacles. Follow your intuition. It will lead the way. Everything unfolds in its time. Trust the universe timing. Yeah, I feel like you're undergoing so much preparation and change right now that you're preparing for what is to come in terms of love. It's good for you. Let me leave you with an angel number. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment. Definitely a time to take action. 1011 1011. Hope, new beginnings, a fresh start, your lifestyle, your purpose, spiritual awakening. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you're setting out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Definitely time. It is about action, but it's also about love, peace, hope, optimism. This is about the lucky shirt. You are the sign of luck, but when I transform that, you are receiving God's favor. You really are. Love, peace, hope, optimism, creativity. Pursue your goals and get what you want. That is what I've been saying. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time. It's going to make things easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. Yeah, you're in the midst of change, so hang on, because right now Spirit is working on you. You're becoming a masterpiece. Master. All right, Sag. Until the next moon phase, namaste.